Hello, it's the normal playing guy, and hey, likings to you all. So, we have some mega hype news on the 2nd of August, which will be on a Wednesday. I'm currently recording this at midnight on the 29th, just entered 29th. 2nd of August will be these guys' Easy Ace, pretty hype, 5th anniversary units. So, the Gogeta STRLR Blue and same for Tech Vegito. We're going to be talking about Gogeta for this video. The others are out. These two, by the way, are out now. See that video. But here we go. By the way, Vegito was pretty insane, and I really liked him. So Gogeta has a lot to live up for. Same as usual, we'll be looking between the base and the Easy 8 to see the comparisons and pick out any weak points. Vegito didn't really have much of a weak point, but I think there was only one. But outside of that, then yeah, that he just had one weakness, and that was it. So anyway, we're gonna have a look. So what do we have? We have Gogeta in his base, so he was Final Trump and Fusion 150. Now, Final Trump was the brand new at the time, so yeah. Let's have a look. 70% to stats, 3 key on attack, and you guarantee an additional that has a chance to become a super attack with a 50% chance to dodge in the third attack. So pretty much the same sort of deal. This guy was same again. You stack attack in either your 12 or your 18 key. So really, he's largely the same. In fact, he's exactly the same outside of the fact that he might have like a different link set or something. If anything, he might have had a well, I don't know what his link set would have been different for, but oh no, power bestowed by God, yeah. So he's got like prepare for battle instead of power bestowed by God or something. But yeah, so basically the exact same. When these guys came out, they were pretty powerful, and now they've dropped off. Vegito had way more than this on his Easy A. So let's press the button and see how well we can do. So yeah, okay, so it looks pretty good. So now we are flat out 170% for final trump card or fusion. So quite a good amount of overlap. So you have 140% at the start of turn with 4 key when attacking. So that so far is the same. You launch an additional attack that has a 70% chance to become a super attack in slot 1 and 2. You're guaranteed the super attack with a 70% chance to dodge as the third attacker, so slot 3. Additional defense when attacking. This is exactly the same, so this is brilliant. So you get extra key, you're still stacking your attack, you do raise your defense, and then, of course, you still stack attack, but this time you greatly raise your defense. And of which you're guaranteed your additional super attack, in slot 3 with your dodge, and then you get this. So realistically, you want to float them off, right? You want to do that because you can double stack, hidden potential system comes in. You could triple stack, but you're also raising your defense. Like Vegito, the only real issue I have is I'm fine with this, but I think that the offense is this. This should just be stacking defense on the 12 key, right? So you stack attack and a bit of defense on your 12, so when you transform, you're just even more better off, because this unit, this is the last they'll touch on him. There'll be another standalone Gogeta Blue or whatever, but while I'm pretty sure he's going to compete with the big boys, this is the last we'll see of him, so it's a shame that there's a few tweaks. But anyway, so far things are exactly the same. So let's see what we get with now. So obviously, what did we have in this? So again, when they built up, they were pretty powerful, but they took 11 attacks. So again, same sort of deal. Key 5 on attack, and then yeah, Gogeta suffered worse because Vegito had a guaranteed additional super attack, of which raised his defense by 30%. This guy guarantees an additional normal. That normal is super effective, though, granted, but it's not a super attack, so that kind of let him down. And this is the same in slot 3, was totally the same. Same again, you get 30% for attack and defense for your 12 or 18 key. It's just you'll be super effective against all types, right? So you could hit harder a little, or like it wouldn't be slowed down too much, but Vegeta was better because of the additional super attack. So when we press the button, woohoo, let's have a look. Okay, so same again. We have 100% evade for the first turn, which is great. So it means you don't just transform and get wiped off the face of the earth. So 100% dodge for the one turn only. So 150% at the start of turn. Nice. So key 5 on attack, launch 2 additional normals, each of which have a 30% chance to become a super attack, and you're also still super effective. Okay. In slot 3, you get key 7, guaranteed additional super attack with a 70% chance to dodge. And then, of course, same as Vegito there, so you build up key and stats with every attack performed. Yeah, so again, 88% instead of 77, and it's 22 build up per instead of 7. So you get more, and you also need way less, and you guarantee a crit when the active skill is 24. Okay, so I think let's take a super attack. Greatly raises for the turn. Greatly raises for 3 turns. Coming in at 55%, we have okay, so about the same as Vegito, really. Slightly higher attack, comparable health. Coming in at one dupe, I think one dupe, Vegito had slightly higher defense, comparable attack. Should you have them at Rainbow, um, comparable, it's comparable all the way around. It's not really much here or there. So there is a few things wrong with this guy. There is a few things right in many respect, pending how you look at it, but Vegito is still better. So this is the same, and this is the same, as well as all of as well as this kinda. So let's start with the easy one. So performs a guaranteed crit when your key is 24. So that's nice. And you do get a huge amount of key plus your link. So I don't think that's going to be terrible. But Vegito has a guaranteed super attack, which has the same effect, greatly raises. So I think that this is well worse because critting is all well and nice, but having the defense behind you is nice because like the Vegito could quintuple super in slot 1 and 2, pending whether or not you got this plus your hidden potential system, and he could quadruple super in slot 3 pending on hidden potential system, right? With 70% chance to dodge. I mean, this is exactly the same. Your guaranteed super attack with 70% chance to dodge as the third attacker is the same. So that's fine. But where this guy, what I don't like is it's launched 2 additional attacks, each of which only have a 30% chance. That's terrible. That really is. Because Vegito, I mean, like, this is kind of the same, but he has a guaranteed super attack. That's what I mean. These two normals, yeah, sure, okay, fine. They do serve to live up to have this, right? You will build up, but like Vegito, he will also build up the exact same way, as well as just having the guaranteed super attack. And of course, you can build it up for several turns. So it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I think theoretically this guy could hit harder because he crits and super effective, so he's not going to be slowed down by like AGL or something. Fine. But at the same time, I mean, it depends how you look at it. There'll be a situation where Vegeta will just be outclassed, probably because you're going up against an int unit, for example, or you need someone who can probably pack a harder punch. But again, what are you trying to value? The 2 additional normals at super effective, or flat out additional super? Like what's going to have more power? So it's hit or miss. But yeah, so otherwise it's the same sort of deal. We are talking Super Saiyan Fuse Fighter Warrior Gods over in the Flash Legendary Power Fierce Battle Kamehameha. Warrior Gods is a good one for super attack. We are talking the same sort of teams, right? So we're talking for 11 teams. I think Vegito has 13 because I think he has. Oh yeah, because he has like Battle of Fate, Accelerated Battle, and those was it accelerated battle, battle of fate, and battle of wits. So he has 3 teams that is way more useful on. If anything, you should have just given this guy accelerated battle, right? Because I feel like that would have been fair. In terms of which, Powerful Comeback could be a good one. Superheroes, movie heroes could be really good. Okay, so Vegito doesn't have movie heroes, so superheroes, movie heroes could be really, really good. Movie heroes alongside, say, like the 7th anniversary LRs or Blue Gogetos, Easy A, for example, or even this guy, or even the tech equivalent. Yeah, okay, we're looking at a pretty potent team, right? Movie heroes has definitely gotten a pretty strong buff. Um, I would just say then that the only downside is this. You got rid of this and you just put in the same, or at least, even if you kept the two additional normals, at least make this a 50% chance to super attack because you gotta balance it out. Because, like, Vegito is all about counters and damage reduction and additional supers, whereas Gogeta is all about crits and super effective. So he's always going to come off worse. So you have to try and balance him out. So why not keep this, make this a 50% chance, right? Why not? Because you need to do at least something, because something would be great. Or hell, why not just go for 70% flat out? But I mean, that needs to be buffed because it's a bit unfair for this guy. Nonetheless, his super effectiveness against all types, the fact that he's building up is pretty great. The only other thing as well I would say then is if he's going to be super effective against all types in slot 1 and 2, which is where you'd likely use him for most of the game. Although you'd have thought with the 70% chance to dodge, you stick him in slot 3. Um, Crits at key is 24, so he's not going to struggle for key, right? Because you're going to get 5 on super attack or a 7. So when you perform a guaranteed crit, what's the point of being super effective against all types if you're just going to crit? Because that doesn't really work out. For which case, this might as well just be the same as Vegito and just be guaranteed additional super attack. So again, there's a few little things in here that do make up to be an interesting scenario. Again, I think theoretically this guy could hit slightly harder, but again, as I said, you're kind of weighing up the value of you kind of weighing the value of two normals against which are super effective against a super attack flat out. But I mean, altogether, it's still pretty good, right? They're going to be pretty hype and they're going to be mega. So again, if you have these and you pull these, which you will do because they were on the banners, right? So don't be upset if you pull them because now's the time to shine. And if you have them rainbow, why not keep their TUR for just to show off? Or use them as an SA fodder because hell, you want something to do, you might as well just take the time to grind them out for the SA fodder, right? Well, as I say, you could always just showcase and just go, hey, look at me, I've got a TUR too. Nonetheless, they've been brought back out to the big boys, work well with, the big boys. As you see, you got 7th anniversary units, and probably work well with the 7th anniversary units because the other one is also a fusion. It's Gogeta. Gogeta, funny enough, is not on this, but no reason to say that he's not actually going to work out well. The fact that you've got like Super Saiyan in this particular means that they work out just a little bit more because you got stuff like this guy. So Super STR, Super STR. What did they share? Superheroes, Power Beyond, Realm of God. Like this is a nasty team, right? And you've got Super STR. Oof. Super STR with Vegito. Again, Final Trump, Fuse Fighters. Ugh, that is powerful. Hell, this guy's actually pretty solid as well. Free to play LR Vegito Blue, right? The free to play one. Again, superheroes, Final Trump, Super STR. I feel like the Extreme Super Battle Road monotype is going to be a walk in the park with the introduction of this guy just hitting in just way harder, right? Because he's gone from 70% with just 30% to this and that to 150% with 70% chance to dodge, guaranteed normals, blah, 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 greatly raising attack and defense. I mean, what the hell? What the hell? So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. A little bit shorter than Vegito, but I think Vegito had a little bit more going for him. That being said, remember 2nd of August, which I believe is a Wednesday, will definitely be the way to go. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you liked it. And if you didn't, well, it sucks to be you. But yes, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.